Ever wondered what's truly on a woman's mind, even if she doesn't say it? Dive into the secrets of unspoken desires and learn how to build stronger connections based on understanding. There's a strange irony in relationships. We often think communication is all about what's said, but some of the most important things in love are never spoken at all. They live in the quiet, in the gestures, in the things we feel but don't say. And when it comes to women, especially in romantic relationships, many of their deepest desires are wrapped in silence. It's not because they're playing games. It's not because they expect you to be a mind reader. It's because, quite frankly, society hasn't made it easy for women to just ask for what they want without being labeled as needy or too much. So today, we're breaking that silence. We're diving deep into 5 things women secretly want but don't ask for, not because they don't value you, but because they've been conditioned to put your comfort above their truth. And if you care about creating a relationship that's strong, secure, and built to last, you're going to want to hear every word. Let's start with the first truth most people miss. 1. Understanding women's unspoken needs. Think about this. How many times have you asked your partner, "Are you okay?" and she says, "I'm fine," but something about the energy tells you otherwise? That's not a trap. That's her way of trying to keep the peace, even at the cost of her own comfort. Most women are raised to believe that being nice means being quiet, agreeable, and easygoing, even if they're hurting. They learn early on that speaking up might make someone uncomfortable, that saying, "I need more," might come off as ungrateful or too demanding. So instead, they hold it in. They compromise. They shrink themselves to fit the moment. This doesn't mean they don't have needs. It just means they've been taught to put yours first. But here's the catch. Those needs don't disappear. They show up in distance, in frustration, in emotional fatigue. And if you want to truly connect with the woman in your life, you have to see beyond the words. Because often silence isn't emptiness. It's a message waiting to be understood. 2. The desire for authentic appreciation and validation. Now here's something that might surprise you. Women don't just want to be told they're beautiful. Sure, compliments are nice, but it's not just about appearances. What she really wants is to feel seen. Did you notice how she handled that tough situation at work? Did you thank her for cooking dinner even when she was exhausted? Did you appreciate the way she calmed you down when you were angry or frustrated? That's the kind of validation that matters. The kind that says, "I notice what you do. I don't take you for granted." And it's not just about praise. It's about presence. It's about listening without trying to fix, being there without judgment, saying, "I hear you, I understand you," especially when she's sharing something raw or vulnerable. You'd be surprised how much emotional healing happens when someone just feels understood. Validation isn't about ego. It's about respect. It tells her, "I see your efforts. I value your presence. You matter here." 3. Seeking quality time and meaningful connection. In today's world, being busy is almost worn like a badge of honor. But let me tell you something. You can't build connection on autopilot. Women want quality time, not just time. That means undivided attention. That means putting the phone down, turning off the game, and being there, even if it's just for a walk, a conversation over coffee, or laughing over a silly movie you've both seen 10 times. It's about presence. It's about choosing her every day in little ways. And it's not just about fun. Women want to go deep. They want to talk about dreams, fears, the things that make your soul tick. They want to feel like your teammate in life, not just your partner in photos. They also want shared responsibility. If you're living together, helping with the little things, dishes, errands, parenting duties, isn't helping. It's partnering. It's saying, "We're in this together." Because let's face it, love is built in the trenches, in the mess, in the teamwork. 4. Longing for emotional support and vulnerability. We often talk about men wanting a ride or die, someone who's there through thick and thin. But guess what? Women want that too. They want someone who doesn't disappear when things get hard, someone who stays through the storm, someone who doesn't just love them when they're easy to love, but holds them when they're not okay. Emotional support is a quiet superpower in a relationship. It's the man who sits with her while she cries without trying to fix it. It's the one who celebrates her wins as loudly as his own. It's the ability to say, "I've got you," and mean it. But here's the other side of that coin: vulnerability. Women want to see your heart too. Your fears, your disappointments, your mistakes. Because when you share your truth, she feels safe to share hers. Vulnerability doesn't make you weak, it makes you real. And real connection, that's what she's longing for. 5. Building a foundation of trust and respect. At the end of the day, the glue of any strong relationship is trust, not just in your words, in your consistency. Do you do what you say you'll do? Do you show up even when it's inconvenient? Do your actions align with your promises? Women crave security, not just financial or physical, but emotional. They want to know that your love isn't conditional, that your respect doesn't disappear during an argument, that you honor their boundaries even when you don't understand them fully. Respect is the language of love. It means hearing her ideas without shutting them down, supporting her dreams, not mocking them, treating her as your equal, not your subordinate. It's also about building a future together, not just letting her guess where things are going, but involving her in the vision. That shows commitment. That shows love without conditions. And let me be real, trust isn't built overnight. It's earned. In the little things, in the daily choices, in the way you show up when it matters. But once it's there, it creates a space where love can truly thrive. Let's wrap this up. Women aren't mysteries to be solved. They're humans to be understood. They want to be appreciated, not just for how they look, but for who they are. They want connection, real, raw, messy, and meaningful. They want a teammate who listens, supports, and shows up with consistency and care. The things women secretly want aren't outrageous. They're not about grand gestures or reading minds. They're about presence, about respect, about choosing her every single day, even in the small moments. And maybe the most powerful thing you can do is simply ask, "What do you need? What makes you feel loved? How can I be better for you?" Because sometimes the key to unlocking someone's heart is just being brave enough to open your ears. Watch the next video on screen now. It'll take this even deeper.